It's your boy Crypto Millie back with another TA update on Zebec. I truly do appreciate the Zebec community for coming, chilling, hanging, and even commenting and engaging with the videos. So I want to point out though that I'm very bullish on RWAs and DPIN, and I've talked about how Zebec itself falls into that RWA DPIN category, especially when you look at the POS market and also the payroll market. So I've been seeing a lot of talk about the potential partnership between Zebec and Ripple. If you're in the Patreon, you already got this information, but I want to talk about a potential partnership with Zebec and Ripple. So a Zebec and Ripple potential partnership could revolutionize payments. ZBCN real-time payment tech meets XRP liquidity, instant payroll across border transfer. So normally how these payroll payments would work, it would be like business to business. But if ZBCN was able to lock in a relationship and partnership with Ripple XRP, then they'll be able to grab some of that liquidity from XRP and make these payroll payments cross border. So really broadening the expansion of the potential of ZBCN, especially with it sitting under a $1 billion market cap and leading the charge in a niche market, which is the POS market and the payroll market as far as Web3 goes. Of course, they got competitors in Web2, but you got to expect with the loosening of some of these SEC laws that, you know, eventually they're going to, you know, bridge over to Web3 as well. So Zebec's real-time payments reach global liquidity because of Ripple, instantly sends money on the blockchain, uses XRP for fast cross-border transfers, combines real-time payments with the worldwide network, So this is huge. This is huge, and XRP and Zebec could benefit each other. So again, if you want to know more about this, I did drop this report and research in the Patreon if that's something that you are interested in. But I will share some of the problems that they solved together on the channel. First and foremost, payment delays, no more waiting days for payroll or international transfer, higher costs. These two projects reduce fees for cross-border transactions. So remittance is also a word you'll hear a lot with some of these payment tokens. Liquidity issues, instant access to funds without holding large reserves. Local payment solutions become globally accessible. Simplified payment flows for businesses of all sizes. The bottom line is like combining a race car with a worldwide highway system. Zebec brings the speed, Ripple brings the global muscle, and together they could make payments as fast and borderless as sending an email. This partnership could create future where money moves instantly anywhere in the world at minimal cost. And when you look at some of the videos that I did when I talked about, you know, XRP from an outreach standpoint, it's very popular for normies. If you go ask like random normies, hey, what cryptocurrency are you most bullish on? A lot of times you hear XRP. So I know this partnership hasn't happened, but I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, why a lot of people are hyped about the potential partnership with XRP and ZBCN. And I've been seeing XRP partner with a lot of projects as of late. So I wouldn't be surprised if we don't, you know, we get a Zebec partnership. Now, looking at things from a TA perspective, and I'm going to give you a couple charts that I'm paying attention to as far as Zebec. Now, for a person like me, I don't mind Zebec correcting because I want to make sure that I personally can get the best bag available, because even though I got a little down here, I didn't get as much as I wanted to down here, but I also don't want to bring up my average too far by buying a lot up here. So this is the daily chart. In my opinion, would love to see more buying value come in, but ZBCN is clearly above its bull market bands. As long as, in my opinion, on the daily, as long as ZBCN can hold the 786, which is about 2019, technically is still bullish, right? So as long as it's holding this red box here from the original local low to the top, you can see this is where the 618 and 786 is. So as long as it can hold 2019, technically it's still bullish. Now, I want to look at this also from a weekly standpoint. So if we just swing here with the weekly, I told you guys how I'm expecting ZBCN to try to hold the structure up here. And for the most part, it is holding the structure up here. You want to see the bull flag kind of like hold up here. But, you know, worst case scenario, hold 201. But you can see the bull market bands down here on the weekly. So let's throw on some other indicators like the ultimate RSI and just see where we're looking at, if we're overbought, oversold. I know a lot of people like to look at that. Still bullish as far as the ultimate RSI. So let's throw on the stock RSI here. Stock RSI, a little bearish, right? You got the stock RSI cross, and it's looking to confirm bearish momentum by dipping below 80 here. And for the RSI people, I'll check out the RSI as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if ZBN continues to correct, because it's just so extended. It's so extended. But I'm also going to tell you what can stop this correction and make this correction very, very short-lived. So if we just head over here to RSI, RSI is still a little bit overbought there on the weekly. So for the weekly time frame, the bet can still go sideways or correct, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? You know, I know some people look at things totally different than others, right? But the strength of this project here is still 100%. So just based on some of our indicators, people are still interested in the Zebec token. So on the daily though, the reset looks a little bit more prominent, but on the weekly looks like we can still maybe get a higher low here and continue a downtrend, right? You want to see a confirmation candle being put above this downtrend, but you want to be aware that it can also swing back into this little trend that we have here with this head and shoulders pattern forming here on the daily. So just look out for the rejection here at this neckline, and if ZBCN continues to go down, I think it'll hold up around the 618 or the 786, and this red box would be a great buying opportunity for anybody that's looking to bring down those averages that bought at the top, or looking to add to their bag if they want to, you know, scoop up a little bit of ZBCN for the low. So this is, like I said, realistic TA. You know, you could be the judge, whatever. Again, I like what they're doing on their Twitter. A lot of partnerships, getting listed on other exchanges. Love to see that. What we're also looking for is the Bitcoin dominance here to print a ultimate RSI cross to the downside, which would be bullish for pretty much all altcoins. The total 3 looking to print a bullish cross to the upside. We would love to see that on the ultimate RSI again, which would be bullish for pretty much all altcoins. And then last but not least, I'm paying attention to Solana. So I believe that this is the Sol BTC chart, Sol against Bitcoin, and it's looking like it's starting a new trend here. So that's a little bit healthy. Actually, I don't know why this trend line here, but you can kind of like see the new trend here. And let's actually, you know, coincide what I'm seeing here on the daily. You can see that the Sol BTC is looking to reclaim these moving averages to go up. So if you start to see Solana itself and the Sol BTC start to perform, that's another good indicator that ZBN correction will end and it'll start its next leg up, right? So right now it's just going sideways. It's in accumulation because it's so extended. It went up a lot, guys. Let it cool off. It's okay. It's not the end of the world, right? But once Solana gets over like, what's this neckline here, about 175, you'll probably see a lot of Sol altcoins, especially the stronger ones, right, start to perform. And ZBCN is one of the stronger Solana altcoins. Guys, let me know what y'all think about Zebec. Quick TA update, and also want to share y'all some of the stuff that I've been doing research on about a potential partnership, because I want to know how Ripple can benefit Zebec and Zebec can benefit Ripple, and how it could possibly turn into price appreciation for ZBCN, since I'm, you know, into that project. Guys, let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.